Morning, guys. Today, oh hang on, Dave wants to say good morning too.
Morning. the crazy Shanghai traffic.
Today we're at the licensing centre. I'm changing my Australian driver's licence over to a Thai licence. We'll go through what you actually need in a moment. So guys, today we are at the Land Provincial Office changing my
Number two. Changing my Australian driver's licence over to a Thai licence.
Now that doesn't mean that I no longer have an Australian driver's licence, that's still current, but I want one here for if I am to purchase a car, which we're thinking of doing at some stage. So what you need, the documents that you need is a residence certificate, you need a medical certificate, you need copies of your passport, of your current driver's licence. If you have an international driver's licence, a copy of that, a copy of the inside page of your passport stating how long you're here in the Kingdom of Thailand. And
how can you remember all this? I only did mine, 6 months ago? I forgot already.
I don't know, I guess because I've just put the documents together just in the last couple of days. And then you come to this wonderful place that is, and I'll show you,
Sure, if you let it video, there's no pictures over there.
of people.
And it's level
Oh yes,
level 2 in the building, and it's, well, there's only one, there's a sign for corridors, and it's number 27. If you walk or turn left or walk along.
Yeah, line 27 will say only for foreigners. I will show you that. I'm not entirely sure whether you're allowed to be filming in here. I
know.
figure that you're probably not. So that's why I'm trying to make this as quickly
Well,
and
no
as short as
cameras
possible.
over there, so
Okay, well
that's
it.
at the door. So over here we're out the way.
We'll talk to you a little bit fast forwarded during the day, let you know how it went.
We did actually book online, but we'll see what happens. It's just like you said you booked. Oh, I just put it over there. Mopin Lane.
Yeah, I had to give the lady at the counter all of my documents, including my passport, which is a little daunting, but hey, you have to have trust somewhere, don't you? So we're just going to sit and wait until my name is called.
Yeah.
And
Might be 1 hour, might be 3 hours.
we'll get it done.
40 minutes and Judy's got a Thai driver's license. Done.
Yay. Yeah, it was a really swift process. I had all of the documents correct, as I mentioned before, and I will again, just to reiterate. The only thing that I got incorrect was the inside of my international driver's license. If you have one, just make sure that you have it open on the page that displays English, because on the inside of an international driver's license, it displays about 5 or 6 pages front and back, and they all relate to different languages. Now you'll have to have it on the English page with your photo beside it and all of the pertinent details that are on that. That's what they want. So the only photocopy that I needed was that.
There's if you don't have a photocopier, you come here. There's 2 baht per page, and you can do it up on the second floor too, in the corner, and they'll print it off for you.
Yes. So to reiterate, the documents that you need are your passport. That's number 1. Passport. All of these I will be putting on the screen. So you need your passport. You need copies of your passport. You need your driver's license copy. Or if you have your international driver's license, also a copy of that, as per said previously. The 2 pages with English on one side and your photo and the driver's license number beneath that. You need your residence certificate. You need a medical certificate.
No longer than 1 month old.
Yes, that is exactly right. If you organise your residence certificate, do make sure you go to a doctor's surgery within that month, or even within those couple of weeks. So you've still got a couple of weeks left of validity, because once it passes that 30 days, they will not accept it. That's the same with your residence certificate. The medical certificate, depending on where you go, can cost you anywhere from 80 baht through to 250 baht. Now, if you go somewhere like Chiang Mai Ram or Bangkok Hospital, it probably will be slightly higher. but I went to HCMC, and that's the healthcare medical center, I think it's called, Dr. Morgan Healthcare Medical Center. But I'll just make sure 100% that that's correct or incorrect. But I just find her, I've been going to her since we've been coming to Chiang Mai, and she's been absolutely wonderful. When I had pneumonia, Dave took me there. Going off track, so that's done. I have my Thai license, Dave.
But I'm not sure, but we booked online. There's a sign on the number 27, because it's on the second floor. You got a number 27, and there's a sign there saying Smart Queue, and we booked for 8:30. There's some people that turned up after us, and they said, have you booked? I heard something about book. Oh, you come back later, or maybe tomorrow. Depends how busy it is, so it may pay just to book online. Keep it on your phone, go, yes, I've booked an appointment, and it should be fine. There is walk-ins, but you just don't know. It's safer than sorry than having to come back the next day. And hold on, here comes the plane landing. Over the top of us.
Wow, I love that.
Yeah.
Now, the app that you should have on your phone, DLT Smart Queue.
Yeah.
That's the app that you should be booking your appointment through. A lot of people seem to think, like Dave said, that you can just come on in and be seen to. Not so.
You probably can, but you just don't know. It's not worth the pain in the butt that you have to go and leave and come back again.
Yeah, it's not worth the hassle. Not worth the hassle of coming out and then having to go away again and come back out again, because it may not be close to you. It may not be, you know, worthwhile.
And we rolled up here just before 8:30, and there's a pile of people already in there. Well, last time there was big tents out the front I had to queue up at, but this time, so we just booked for 8:30, walk in just before then, sit down, hand your paperwork in.
Yep. Just do bear in mind though that once you do hand your paperwork in, there is an in tray, just a normal portable in tray that just sits on the counter. That's where all of your important documents, your passport, your everything else, all of your copies and everything, they all go there. So if you have all of your documents as per listed previously, make sure you have a staple or a damn good paper clip or one of those alligator clips on it, and then just wrap your passport on the inside pages. So just open your passport so just tuck
coffee time.
Definitely just tuck the pages into your passport and place it in the in tray. I know that may seem daunting to most of you. It definitely was for me. I was keeping my eagle eye perched right on that document. I was not letting my passport out of my sight.
You may get asked to do a colour test or a traffic light test, but there's a part there where you do brakes as well, but I don't know, they just made Judy do a colour test on the traffic lights, like red, green, amber, red, green, amber.
Yeah.
So there's nothing really, but I don't know if you have to do another test. I didn't have to do it either. So
yes.
I'm not sure.
As soon as my documentation was checked and I signed all of the photocopied copies, I was then asked to go over to the next line and do a colour test. So they don't have the red, amber, green. They'll basically mix it all up. Random. Just to check your colour blindedness, your colour blindedness, and then you'll be given a number. You go and sit yourself over on the other side. You'll be called up. All the documents checked. You pay your 205 baht.
I was going to say 205, yeah.
205 baht.
For a car, that is. I don't know if motorbikes are different. Yeah,
for a car. You did your motorbike, so do you remember that?
Nope.
Nope, okay. Too long ago.
It was under 400 baht. I know that, but yeah. And, but prices might have gone up by now.
And then you get ushered into another little room. There's a cubicle where a gentleman takes your photo. He prints off your license and he gives it to you there and then.
It's unreal, eh?
Now, I would show it to you, but then, hey, I really don't think that kind of document should be on YouTube. No, but it was that easy, and I hope it is that easy for you guys. Just make sure that you have all of the documents that we've listed, and you shouldn't have a problem at all.
So roll up here about 8 o'clock then. It says 8:30 open, but there was already, I don't know, probably 8 people had the documents that I've seen before us. So So
Yeah.
it's changed a bit. Before, like I said, you used to have to queue out the front, but now you don't.
Yeah, here comes another plane.
That one's leaving.
And on that, we are going for some coffee.
Till next time.